So I've been asked a few times what a typical day looks like for us. So I'm going to try to take the camera around today and show you what a day looks like around here with two sets of twins. The oldest two have physical therapy today, and we'll do some homeschooling and some homesteading too. So I'm going to take you along and you can see what our day looks like. First thing I do is get my bed made, and then I've been trying to get some type of exercise in the mornings. So it is raining for the third day in a row. So I'm gonna hop on the treadmill and then we'll get the rest of our day started. So I've been trying to get some type of exercise in the mornings, and like I said, it's been raining for 3 days now. So I'm hopping on the treadmill this morning with a goal of going 2 miles, and then I'm gonna get started with the rest of our day. I am at the 1.5 mile mark, and this is usually the place where I will let myself give up if I'm not talking myself through this. So I can look at my distance and think, I've gone 1.5 miles, that's better than nothing, but I'm really trying to push through that 2 mile mark. Each time I used to run a 5K 3 times a week without stopping running, and I want to get back up to that point. So when I feel like, oh, 1.5 is good, but I know I can do that 2 miles, and I know that that 2 miles is my goal, I have to talk myself through it to the end. So I'm almost there, and I'm going to show you the screenshot of the screen when I get there. Well, my workout's done, and I try to have myself pretty much ready before I get the kids up. So I'm gonna wash up my face, get myself ready. I'm gonna cook some breakfast. I think I'm gonna have eggs. And then I will get kids up and get them dressed and get all of their breakfast made as well. Good morning, beautiful. Did you sleep good last night? Yeah? Did you sleep good? All right, let me get the clothes hung up, and I'll get you up and dressed and fed. Okay? So like I said, it is raining, and when it's raining, I just have to hang clothes up inside. So I really believe that if you want to lower your energy consumption, you can. These are two movable. They're on wheels clothing racks, and I have had them for a while. And when we were cleaning out, I decided not to get rid of these two because they are perfect for days where it's raining and I want to hang up laundry to dry. So I will just hang things up in here, and it will be dry by the afternoon, just like if I was hanging them up online. We do have a ceiling fan going above them, which helps a little bit. And they're also in front of the window where the sun shines in the most. So it helps to dry everything. And that way I'm still not using my dryer. So if you want to consume less electricity, you may just have to think outside the box a little bit as to how you can go about doing that. But it is possible. You know, they have drying racks. If you don't have a lot of laundry that needs hanging, you can hang stuff up by a shower curtain. I have hung something that's really light, like just a t-shirt by a curtain rod before. And I even remember when we were cloth diapering our girls, we washed cloth diapers at night, and I always hung them out so that they'd be ready for us to use the next day. And I would put them all over, I'd throw them over the backs of our couch, I'd throw them over the backs of chairs, just so that they could dry overnight. So there are ways to get around using your dryer. You just might have to think a little bit outside of the box. So my early riser stays true to her name. It is barely 6 o'clock, and she is always the first one up every single morning. So she is dressed, and she'll lay there for just a little while while I put away dishes really quick and get my breakfast started. So I am cooking eggs for myself for breakfast this morning, and then 2 of the kids will have oatmeal. I left our oats soaking overnight, and Caroline's feed is warming, and then the other kiddo is gonna have leftover pancakes from yesterday because she doesn't like oatmeal. So my breakfast for this morning, I have some pomegranate, and I'm gonna eat that first because you should eat your fruit about 30 minutes before you eat the rest of your breakfast, or any meal for that fact. I'm gonna eat the pomegranate, then I have 2 fried eggs cooking, and a sweet potato that I'm warming up that we had leftovers, and that will be my breakfast. I just turned on the kids' oatmeal, and I'm gonna go get Caroline fed. So, right as I was getting ready to feed Caroline, the kids' oatmeal was done. So I got that put in their bowls, and check the time. We have 30 minutes before we need to be leaving here. So Caroline's gonna get her breakfast, and I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'm gonna get dressed, wake up the other kiddos so that they can get dressed, and then we'll all get in the car. So I always make Caroline's feeds up at night. That way I'm not waking the whole house up with the blender in the morning. And then we keep them, and some of them in like these glass bottles. We use some mason jars too. And then I just sit them in a jar of hot water till warm up in the morning while I'm getting breakfast on or some other dishes put away or whatever. And then her breakfast is ready. What do you think? You ready to go riding? Yeah, she loves to ride. Look, it's getting light outside. The rooster's talking to us. He must have heard us. It's time to get up. So I just syringe feed her feed into her feeding tube. And these are our feeds that we make. I've done a video on that, and if you haven't seen it, I'll link it below. It's called Hope for Two Feeds, and I talk about our journey where we went from medical formula to making homemade blends for Caroline and the huge difference that it has made in her. Another thing we do at night to make our mornings go a little smoother is that the kids pick out their clothes and lay them out the night before, including their hair bows, however they want their hair fixed, whether it's gonna be a ponytail or a hair bow or whatever, and their shoes. It really helps our mornings to go a lot faster when I'm trying to get them dressed and out the door. Morning, beautiful.
Good morning.
There we Ready to get dressed? So we can go? I'm gonna spare you the fun of getting everyone else up and dressed so that you don't have to hear the, can I sleep later? I don't wanna go, I'm tired. We'll be back after everyone's dressed. Everyone's in the car. Everyone has breakfast. Caroline's back there.
Yep.
And we're headed to therapy. Riley has finished his hour of physical therapy. Everyone has apples for their snack on the ride home. We have to ride an hour and a half home now. And then we will get home and do lunch. And while Riley was in therapy, the girls actually did some homeschooling. We worked on math, and now we are ready to go. So we have leftover chicken tortilla soup and a buffalo ranch chicken chili that I made this weekend. And so we're going to warm those up and have those for leftovers for lunch today.